Hi folks, I'm Ross Minton, this is Grow Your Own Life. Please like and subscribe. Today I'm out metal detecting. It's the second time I've been out since lockdown. It's a bit windy. I hope the wind's not an issue. But it's a really nice day and a really good day to be out and about. I've just walked from over there where the cars are all the way down to this tree, pretty much in a straight line. Then I've gone around the back of this tree and I've come and sat on another oak tree just there. As soon as I sat down and got the camera out, a hare popped up the other side of that tree and sprinted for the hedge. Now, this is a really short stubble. How I missed him, I have no idea. He must have been a ninja hare hiding in that stubble. But it was lovely to see. I just wish it was a few minutes later and I could have got him on film. Lovely to see a hare hopping around. Quick little buggers. He was like a flash. Whoosh, and he was gone. Off over there towards that other oak tree. To me, that's what metal detecting is about. It's not always about finding things. It's just being out in nature. I'm just getting out the wind so I can do my little piece to camera. But yeah, I've come metal detecting today with the club, Kings of Mercia. I've been on this field before in the past with the club, but they've had a deep plough before the crop was sown. So it's always obviously worth doing it again. And when you're this close to, you know, medieval villages, you've got 38 acres and there's only about 20 of you. There's not even 20, I think there's about 18 of us here today. It's got to be worth a go, hasn't it? I've already had a button, a musket ball, loads of little tiny bits of lead. I've had the right signals. I just haven't walked over anything majorly interesting. The button's got some wording on it, but I won't be able to get that off till I get home and clean it up. I think it's Great Western Railway, so it's a railway button, but I don't know yet. And the musket ball, I think it's a musket ball, either that or it's some kind of maybe a skirt weight or something. If it's a musket ball, it's been fired and hit something because it's slightly flat on one side, but I'll ping pictures up and you can see. It's a lovely day, even though it's not hot or anything like that. It's perfect metal detecting weather. There's a nice cool breeze, there's a bit overcast, you're not baking in the heat, it's just nice and warm. To be fair, I could probably get away with a t-shirt. It's just an absolutely awesome day to be out. It's a fantastic day, and I've missed it so much because of lockdown. I really have. This is the second trip out I've had. The first trip out wasn't a bit of a disaster as such, but my back was killing within 20 minutes, half an hour, and I was like, oh my god, how much have I missed walking football? It's ridiculous. So I had to pack up and go home early. But I decided today that what I was going to do is going to try and push myself a little bit, but so far I'm okay. Touch wood. Can't get much woodier than this big old oak tree, can you? So touch wood, I should be okay to at least lunchtime, because I normally stay till maybe lunchtime, an hour after lunchtime, and that's when I normally start to feel the burn, as it was. But no, I'm going to get cracking. I'll show you the field and you can see for yourself what it's like. Basically, it's a massive field. It's surrounded by big oak trees. There's a village and a medieval church over there. I won't tell you what village it is because obviously you don't want any night hawks coming around. But yeah, it's on the grounds of a big estate that you all probably know from watching my videos, and it's just a lovely spot. And even though I'm not metal detecting this very second, I'm just leaning against an oak tree, having a mooch round and watching the hares run around. It's just a great day. Just feels so good. It's great for your mind, isn't it? It's great for your mental health. It's brilliant. It's just lovely to be out. I love it. Look, I got a big smile on my face because I'm out metal detecting. It's great. Anyway, show you the field. So yeah, I've come from the car over there about 1,000 meters. I've come down towards that first tree, then I've cut across to this tree, and I've gone round this tree, and I've come round here. I don't intend to metal detect much around here. It's just more of a break, simply because the ground is absolutely rock solid because of the trees. They suck up the moisture out of the ground, don't they? And it's just hard as nails. And yeah, I'm not killing myself trying to dig this ground. So I'll probably head back out in towards the middle of the field, where it's really easy digging. And then either go that way towards the church, or I'll go straight across to the island where I think there's a pond, and I'll go back up to the car. But I'm going to have 15-20 minutes sitting here first and smelling the roses, because I need a breather after walking that distance. this is why I like metal detecting so much. I just love history. And I found this tree, okay, and it's a big old oak tree. I wouldn't like to guess accurately, but you know, this could be 400 years old, maybe. You know, it's got some girth to it. It really has. I'd be happy with this amount of girth. Anyway, I digress. Um, it's it's got like a limb coming off it, a root system, and it's like perfect lumbar support. It's absolutely perfect lumbar support. It's almost like a sun lounger. It's so comfy, it's untrue. Apologies for the wind. How many people in the lifetime of this tree have sat here where I am, looking over the field, pondering life, the universe, and everything else? It's what I love about it. It can like tell a story, can't it? If this tree could talk, it could tell you all about the people that have sat under it. You know, all the amazing stories, the romances that were forged under the tree, the kids that played under the tree, and the kids that were probably conceived under the tree. You know, there was probably all kinds of things. Was it a hanging tree? Did people have picnics under here? Was this where the lord of the manor brought his mistress the service wench, you know, for a fumble away from the big house? Just everything you can possibly think of that probably went on because of this tree, because it's a focal point, it's a point of interest, because humans are a creature of habit, and when we want to go to a rest, just like me, Ross Minton in 2020 sought out this tree to sit down, how many other people throughout the ages have sought out this lovely tree to sit here and rest? Just love it. I love the stories. The stories are endless, aren't they? It's amazing. Anyway, I should really get up and carry on metal detecting now, shouldn't I? Hi folks. I really don't want to jinx this. I think I've found my first hammered coin. I'm shaking. It looks like a cut half hammered. Oh please. But I literally have unearthed it, looked at it and thought, right, get the camera out. So you're going to see it as I've seen it. Okay, here goes. So, can you see it? Oh, I really hope it is. I really hope it is. That looks like a cut half, doesn't it? Doesn't it, folks? Right. It bloody is. It bloody is. Look at it. My God, I am so happy. Can't even get my words out. This has been like 3-4 years in the making. Ah, that is absolutely amazing. Oh my God. I can't tell you the excitement. That is, isn't it? That's a cut hammered. It's got to be. Look at it. Oh, that is absolutely awesome. I am so chuffed. I'm so excited right now. I have no words, folks, and you'll know that's unlike me. It just goes to show perseverance, eh? And my little Equinox has done the business. All the years of having the Garrett, and then I get the Equinox, and I start finding these little tiny bits in fields. Right, I'm going to clean it up, and I'm going to celebrate a bit because this is ace. So there we go. You can see the church in the distance. That's where the cars are. So basically, everyone started the day there, and they all walked in a straight line down towards the church. So I went off in that direction, excuse me, somewhere different. And I come back for lunchtime. I sat there talking to a guy, and I said, basically, chatting, you know, eating lunch, and I said, jokingly, right, I'm going to go find a hammer now. So I walked down the same path towards the church that everybody else did this morning, and obviously found it. It's just crazy. It's just remarkable, isn't it? Still buzzing, still buzzing. Had a load of more buttons since then. This area seems to be a bit of a hot spot. Obviously things were going on here, but if it's round, it's metal, and you find it in the ground, it's all good. So I've cleaned up my finds now, and I'll pop some pictures here. You'll see what they are. Basically, one looks like a Great Western Railway button, or the cover for a button. It doesn't have a back on it. The back's obviously fallen out. I think they were wooden buttons and they stamped over them with metal. Looks like Great Western Railway, but I'm not 100% sure. There's another button there that's got a coat of arms on it. It looks like the British royal family coat of arms, the lion and the unicorn. Can't quite make it out. I imagine that's a military button of some sort. I've also got a button which is, it looks like it's pewter with a little star on it. Pop them all up here. And then there's also a button which looks fairly modern, which says Lewis, Liverpool. No idea whatsoever what that's all about. Sorry, it's my dog jumping around the garden. I also found a Vicky penny, which is 1862, it looks like. It's well worn, but as you can see, I was hitting all those tiny targets, and I had a rubbish pouch which was full of bits of lead. I've got loads of bits which are like thumbnail pieces of lead, pieces of bronze, pieces of brass, and everything like that. So I was wheedling out those little tiny targets because obviously it was a field that's been done quite a few times but had a deep plough. And that's how I picked out the hammered. Yes! Still excited about that. Still really excited. It's lovely. And I got it confirmed that it is Henry III. So, wow, it's proper old too. It's proper old. Henry III, cut halfpenny. So, it's been a few days and I'm still in awe. Anyway, folks, I hope you've enjoyed this. Please subscribe. Take care. Speak soon.